that they're paid by a con.
Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. And then he picks up Randy Orton, and he does the one where you slam him, but as you slam him, the guy's leg hits the ropes. And he just lays there for a second. He rolls out of the ring. He puts his hands on his hips, and he just starts walking up the ramp. He's not selling his leg. And you can see Drew in the ring. He's kind of looking at this guy like, where's this guy going? Randy goes like halfway up the ramp, and then you see him turn, and he just like puts his hands on the barricade, and he puts his head down, and he looks like he's fuming. And he just screams, 25 goddamn years, and nobody has ever slammed me against the goddamn ropes. I just have a feeling that guy went through the curtain and was hot. They did the announcement of WrestleMania in Saudi. These fans booed this like crazy. Yes, they did.
There was faint, you sold out chants.
Well, they did.
Well,
Dominic deserved to win this
100%.
title. He had the biggest shoes to fill. This guy could have been a David Flair, you know? His father was Rey Mysterio. He was a tall, lanky guy. And that guy worked his ass off. And he's improved a ton, and he's gotten himself over, and the people see him as a real, legitimate professional wrestling superstar. And Rey Mysterio's son winning the mega title with Art Bar's finish.
Yeah.
After doing a bunch of Eddie Guerrero spots. I mean, it was pretty fucking cool, I gotta say. Saturday, I went to the Flying Saucer party in Chehalis. I mean, my God, there was a parade. I mean, you should have seen this parade. There was live alien bands. I've got to see Plan 9 from Outer Space in the theater. 7 o'clock rolls around. There's 2 old people in the theater and myself. There's nobody else there. The host, and he goes up to the front and he says, "Hello, everybody." And we're like, hey. I was okay missing AAA because I did get to see this movie. It's fucking horrible.
It is.
Dude, you guys should have went. It was unbelievable.
Are you really selling me on this 14-hour day to Chehalis?
Oh, man. Hey, I don't regret it for a second. You hear me? Who was that? What's going on? Jiminy
Cleared
Christmas.
my throat.
It's you, Granny? I should have known.
I have something to tell you after.
There is something new.
After the show?
No, after my time's up.
Why don't you just tell us now?
A tease.
No.
What is it?
No.
What does it have to do with?
No.
Are you retiring?
Not really.
You're not really retiring.
Have you been poached by a competing website?
Have you come up with an idea?
No.
This should have been the Facebook question. What is Granny going to tell us at the end of the show?
Somebody sent me a wrestling that I could do today. You guys remember Chris Rysick?
We do remember Chris Ryder, yes.
we just saw him.
Yeah, we do remember him.
I sent this to Granny.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the swoggle?
Do you realize that if there had not been a pandemic, I probably would have also wrestled Swoggle? We were in the midst of trying to put it together, and then Doom hit.
What was his first name?
Horn.
Horn? H-O-R-N?
Technically, yes.
Horn Swoggle.
So I'll call him Horn. Anyway,
Sure.
here comes Storm. Was it Storm? Out comes Storm, and he gets into the ring with a chair. I'll call him Swoggle. Swoggle sits
That's
in.
better.
I went across the room where there were some tables, and this woman was there. And she said, "Do you have a story of your life?" And I said, "I got a good one for you."
Oh, no.
So,
I hope it was one from last week.
My memoirs are going to be in the big book here.
Wow.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You're getting published.
So they have a big book of memoirs at the place?
Mm-hmm.
A special 3-hour edition of the show, which in hindsight I can safely say was a mistake.
They got-
The first 2 hours were very good television.
Yeah.
And that last hour was like maybe the worst 60 minutes they've done all year.
What?
I
didn't think it was that bad at all.
really didn't like that last hour. Fletcher is bigger, better, faster than Omega or Hangman. He's the best wrestler ever in AEW, and I think at that point I actually heard a CM Punk chant, which is odd. Jon Moxley versus Roderick Strong. Okay, cool. They've acknowledged Jon Moxley is married to Renee, They have not acknowledged that Roderick Strong's married to Marina.
Taz, who goes, I think she might be infatuated with him.
She might, yes. You never know.
I was laughing because I don't know what he said to her, but she cracked. She was laughing. So he sold, and I was like, man, look at this guy. He's selling for Toa Leona. Then he chokes him out, unconscious, and then everyone else gets in the ring, and they beat the shit out of Ricochet's crew.
Yes.
They left them for dead.
Yes.
And when it was over, I was like, is that match off the show? I'm not actually going to pay for that one, right? Apparently I am.
And he mentions their team name is Cope and Cage. And Christian, who's been standing there the entire time, silent, grabs the mic, says, Cage and Cope. Passes the mic back. A fine moment of comic relief here. Goddamn, Beast Mortos versus Mask of Dorada. Fuck me, what a match.
Dorada tries some move.
Yes.
And they just fucking botched this up to high heaven.
Yeah.
And they tried to save it. And the more they tried to save it, the worse it got.
Yeah.
So, like, for 10 full seconds, this went from, like, 5-star action to minus 5-star action. All in the same match.
Yes.
You're going to put Tekla and Queen Aminata in a no-holds-barred match 3 days before the pay-per-view. Do you guys remember the first time these guys got in the ring together? Queen Aminata goddamn near killed Tekla. And all of a sudden, Tekla gives her a curb stomp on the chair. She covers her. Aminata is like trying to get a shoulder up, and the ref just counts 3 anyway. I was like, what the hell just happened right there? Thankfully, it doesn't appear anybody died, but that was ballsy or over-easily to put that on this show 3 days before the pay-per-view.
So now Julia and Sky Blue are in there, and suddenly Wheeler is out there going after Stat, and Marina Shafir is going after Wheeler. It's like they shoehorned every stupid, never-ending, going-nowhere angle in the company into one segment at the exact same time. That Kenny Omega match with the young child, it was circling on social media today. I watched that little girl. She put up a much better fight than Riho did in this match. That little girl would have kicked Riho's ass on this show.
3 days before the fucking pay-per-view, they let Kyle Fletcher
The brainbuster off the apron through a table. The one that shredded his back last time.
Oh my God!
He was wearing a suit this week.
I believe they allowed that one.
It's an AEW show. You know what that means, Brian? It's got to end with heat.
Oh, it ended with heat.
Every single show, someone must be laid out bloody.
Yeah.
I did not like that third hour.
They killed a lot of time just for a goofy segment where they teased that Triple H and Shawn Michaels were going to fight.
Yeah.
Because Regal comes out and says, I know how to solve this problem. And the whole crowd goes, War Games! And Regal pauses, and he's like, did you guys have to step on my line? Can we edit that out? War Games! And I was like, okay, this is just wacky.
Yeah. But Vic Joseph, a philosopher, Brian, offers this sage nugget. Maturity is a high price to pay for growing up. What? What the fuck does that mean? Why are you on television? God!
This guy is great with his money.
Yeah.
And he invested it all. And apparently he's just rich.
Yeah.
So he just does whatever the fuck he wants.
This is probably the big winner of the entire night, honestly.
And one of the things that being rich apparently will give you is the ability to just go to the gym, have no stress, and not age.
Yeah.
He looked exactly the same.
Yeah, being rich seems great.
He worked exactly the same.
Yeah.
But Ricky, ever since you got here, all you worry about is when you're going to get called up to carry Cody Rhodes' bags.
Yes.
Ricky kind of looks at him and is like,
I would. But I think we should do Oba Femi versus Trick Williams next week, title versus title.
The announcers are already starting to talk about, oh man, we're hearing from the NXT or the TNA crew. They are not happy. And they start putting up tweets from Santana and tweets from Moose. And then, like, by the end of the show, half the TNA roster has put up all of these tweets about how upset they are about all of this. Finn Balor is a heel on Raw in the Judgment Day. And he came out here as a total babyface. Yeah. The old music, the old performance.
The good music.
I mean, this fucking place went wild. Yeah. And he came off as such a gigantic star on this show. Whereas on Raw, he's just like another fella. The music today is so horrible.
It really is.
I mean, we always talk about how bad it is, and then everyone always brings up like, oh man, remember Jim Johnson and all his great themes from like the 80s and 90s? How about just the themes from like 7 years ago were like 1,000 times better than the themes today?
Yep.
However you're listening, you can sign up that way. Front page of WrestlingObserver.com. You can sign up there and get 15,000 podcasts, plus the Observer and everything else, the board. If you're watching on YouTube, you can sign up on YouTube and watch all of the shows. And with a subscription, you can watch them live or the replays. And you can listen to all of the shows. YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, all just $9.99. So sign up, everybody.